Hello, curiosities. I had a few questions about how I dye my eyebrows red, and yeah, I do not dye those at all. That is all makeup, because goodness, getting bleach that close to your eyes, ooh, bad idea. So I'm going to show you how freakishly easy this is to do, and I probably don't do it correctly or the most efficient way because I, again, am not a beauty guru. So this is like a clear brow gel is what I usually start with. Anastasia. It's clear, it has no color. It basically just says, hey, brows, you should stay in one place. It's kind of like hairspray-ish or hair gel, I guess, for your eyebrows, which mine don't tend to get that unruly, but it really helps with this. So, you kind of apply it like friggin' mascara on your eyebrows and get it all combed and whatever. Do. You let it dry just a tiny bit, let it get a kind of tacky-ish-esque, and then you take your powder, obviously. Doesn't really matter what kind, whatever color you are trying to mimic. This is hypercolor hair powder, specifically for your eyebrows, and I think you can also use it to streak your hair, like hair chalk. I don't know. I've never done that before. You take your powder and you take an angled brush and you just kind of start to draw it in. It's pretty simple. I highly recommend paying attention to your natural hair growth in regards to thickness. I like to try to make it look as natural as possible in that, as natural as bright red eyebrows can manage to look. But, keeping the concentration of the darkest color to where, there tends to be a lot more eyebrow hair, I guess. I'm totally using a tiny little camera thing for this and realizing, oh goodness, I can barely see myself. This is going to be interesting. Do that to both sides. And you will totally get some of it on you, on your skin, if you're anything like me, and it will be annoying and be like, it looks like I just got punched in the eye or burned myself. But we'll fix that later, so don't worry about it. This is also why I always do my eyebrows before I do any of my foundation, because I do cleanup all the time. I'm not skilled at this. But on that point, if I can do it, you sure as hell can do it. So, waha. Attempt to clean up what you can with just your fingers, and it's not going to come off with just spit. Maybe if you have mom spit, but I don't have mom spit. That's not a power I have. You're also going to want lip liner or eyeliner. Usually my color of red is only found in like a lip liner, but you basically are going to help get some of the strands with that as well. Kind of color in where the powder didn't necessarily stick as great. And I need a mirror to do this because, goodness gracious, that is a tiny, tiny little screen on my camera that's not really helping me. Because my eyebrows are obviously very dark naturally, so this kind of helps meld that together. And then you're going to want to do the powder again because that happens. So here's my cheat factor. I use clear pore astringent, just like what you usually use to clean your face at night or whatnot. Make sure that all those oils are off. And I put it on a tiny little cotton ball, and after everything has dried, I will run it very lightly over my eyebrows. One, because this helps me clean off my skin from the red that's everywhere, but also it cleans off any excess. If I've done my job right, it'll stick pretty well to your eyebrows and you won't have an excess issue. But then that way, it's not rubbing off in any way. And I'm still a little pink around the eyebrows where I don't want to be, but I couldn't quite tell if that was because of pink stain getting around my eyebrows or because I'd kind of rubbed it a little hard. So I will let my skin calm down a tiny bit and then reevaluate. But that's pretty much how you do it. Yay, eyebrows. Huzzah. And now you know. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Fa la la to spread the news. 'Tis the season to be jolly and joyous.